Hello everyone. Today in my video I decided to stand up instead of sit down, and there will be a change. I finally figured out a name for my show. It's going to be Quality Time with Mitchell, because I'm the best and I hope you all think so too. I want to thank you guys because now I have over 500 views on my video, which is a lot to me, and it might not be a lot to some people, but it is to me. That just lets me know that people enjoy watching these videos, so thank you. Keep commenting about stuff, but also someone did comment about what the show should be called. So every time I have guests, it will be Mitchie and some other guys, I think is what she said. Thank you for that comment. That is Savannah or Breezy912, I think. She already has more views on her first video than I do. I'm kind of jealous, I'm sorry, but I am. I wish I had more views, so tell your friends if you think this is funny, because I do sometimes. But today I'm going to be talking about stuff in popular culture that we all, well, most of us do, like Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook if you really want to. I might add you. If I don't know you, then I probably won't. I try to keep my friends list of people I only know, or I actually found people that have the same last name as me, which is kind of weird, and I'm not related to them at all. If you don't have a Facebook, you should probably get one, because it's the new thing, I guess. It's not new, but just watch The Social Network, which was about, and just to let you know, The Social Network is nothing like what really happened, except the fact that Mark Zuckerberg did get sued by both those parties, and the settlements are the same and everything like that, but they really show him off as kind of a, I don't want to say it, but they say it kind of a lot in the movie, and he's really not, he's well liked by everyone that he works with and most of the people that he conversates with. I do find him very interesting, since he created the world's largest social network ever at like the age of 20-something, 23 I think. He's only 29 now, and he has like $26 billion, which is ridiculous. I wish I had that much. I really do, because I would like drop out of school and try to invent something or invest in other people's ideas, because that's what we should be doing. If someone has a smart idea, you should invest or at least help them with that project. That's what I think. Another popular culture thing is YouTube. What I'm doing right now, YouTube is the greatest to me because it has opened the world for anyone to be a star, about doing anything, about talking about things, and now we can find stupid, hilarious fails that just make everyone laugh hilariously. I do at some. Skateboarding fails are probably the funniest, but most painful. Has a lot to do with that area getting, ow, yeah, not fun. If you haven't watched, I think it was my first video, I do skateboard, and I've only been hurt sufficiently about once, and I like sprained my ankle and it hurt really, really bad. I had never broken a bone in my life, and I've never had surgery, so I don't really know what breaking or whatever, but getting a sprained ankle, like, hard, it hurts really bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I like doing this sometimes. Anyway, what else is popular? Twitter. I do not have a Twitter. Maybe when I get more popular, I'll get one, so we can do a show where you guys ask me questions on Twitter, and I will answer them if they're not stupid, like, how big's your penis? Maybe I'll tell you that, if you're lucky. Just saying. Anyway, what else is popular? There's not really much popular things to Facebook or Twitter. Yeah, the internet is pretty popular. I think so. Thank you to whoever actually got the internet going, because you're amazing. If you're dead now, I'm sorry. Hopefully your sons or daughters are keeping your legacy. That's another thing. Billionaires, if you're a billionaire, you probably aren't watching this video, but if you know a billionaire, tell them this. They need to sign up for this thing. I forget what it's called, but you pledge to show that you will give away half your wealth in your life. I mean, really? If you have over $1 billion, well, this is for people who have like multi-billion dollar billionaires, yeah. Which, in fact, that word wasn't invented until like 100 years ago because no one had $1 billion. Well, maybe the government did, but government isn't really a person, so they can't be called a billionaire. Anyway, oh God, I'm talking really fast. I don't know why. I'm not nervous. Everyone should do this once in a while, just like that, because it's mandatory. Still trying to do gameplay stuff, and I realized I can't use that camera because it records really crap. Like, this thing comes up on the screen, it's all black, and I don't like it, but whatever. In some other videos, I'm going to be doing my Russian voice, and this is an example now. If you can't hear me, that is because you don't have enough vodka in your glass. Okay, that was really awesome. I love doing that accent. I love the Russian culture and the Russian language. I think it's the harshest language that I know. It's very, you use your tongue and lips differently than in English. And if you're Russian and you're watching this, thank you. Comment in Russian if you can, and I'll translate it, and I'll hit you right back in Russian, because I love it. I also love German. I want to learn both those two languages, because I love that. I don't love the fact that we have different languages. I wish there was a universal language that was kind of all of them mixed together and we would all have to learn it. But that's not going to happen because countries like to be different and independent, and they're too sucked up with their pride to do that. That's what I believe. Like, we still use the Fahrenheit system, and it should be called the American system. I'm not even sure what it's called. But it's ridiculous. I do like it because we are different, but it really needs to be changed to the metric system because it's much easier to follow, and everything's kind of like 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000. It's very even. It's not like 12 to 36 to 5,280 or whatever it is for a mile. It's just ridiculous. Because I don't know why we decided to use that. In fact, we should go all the way back to Kelvin, because Kelvin is the only true system that actually measures temperature correctly. Another thing, coldness is not a true thing. You cannot feel coldness, you can only feel the absence of heat. That's a fact for you, if you didn't know. I like doing this. I don't know why. I use my hands too much. Anyway, yeah, Kelvin. Because 0 Kelvin is actually absolute zero, which is impossible to get to on our planet, because there's always going to be some sort of friction or heat that's acting upon it. Sorry for the science lesson, because I'm kind of nerdy. I kind of know a lot. If you want to hit me up and ask me some of the things we know, we can do an episode about that. I'll just tell you a lot of things that I know that most people don't know. If you do know it, then I'm not saying that these things they are what you should know. These are just some things that I know that not most people know. Like, America's not a very smart country. I'm sorry, it's true. We're not very smart as a nation. I've seen, oh my God. Okay, my friend didn't know what tolerance was, and I was just like, what? How can you not know what tolerance is? Some things I just think are no-brainers to me, and to other people they're like, whoa, what is that? Sorry if that sounded like a retard, but I like to make fun of retards because they are the happiest people on earth. I mean, God, if I could be retarded for a day, I would so do it. Because you could just get away with like anything, and you'd still be happy about it. You could like bang your head up against something and you'd laugh about it, because that's just how they are. God, I want that. I really do. So I'm not making fun of retards. And if you say that's an offensive word and you're like, those are mentally challenged people, really? Have you ever heard a mentally challenged person say mentally challenged? I think not, because it's too hard to pronounce, okay? They have very small IQ, so you need to get down to their level and say retard. Because I've known retards that actually said they were retarded. So it's not offensive, and I'm tired of people saying that. That really sometimes pisses me off, okay? If you're saying things are offensive and they're really not, it's ridiculous. This video is probably really long, so I'm going to be doing a part 2 of this video. So, yeah. I'm probably going to stop it now. Maybe. I love you guys. So be looking out for part 2. Thank you very much. Keep viewing, keep subscribing if you haven't subscribed, and add me as a friend if you want. That'd be cool too. Refer my page on your channel. I'll do that too. If you have great videos, if you have great content, great number of views, if you have more than like 10, then I'll put you on there, because you're awesome, audience. Thank you. Look out for part 2.